I did too. I came a long way from eating the Roman noodles. The zipper was going through it. I was raised by a single parent. Mom, she was busting her ass, but they don't really hear me. I remember getting clothes off the clearance rack. Them hard times, I'm just thinking back. Mom had 9 kids, we was in the shack. Papa was a Rolling Stone, he was caught up in the track. If it wasn't for them hard times, I wouldn't be the man I am today. So I thank God. I should be praying 5 times. The Lord forgive me for all my sins, and I ain't lying. I make do every day. I done seen things they don't know about Jay. The places that I done stayed. Nights, man, I couldn't sleep. It was cold in the crib, stomach empty, I ain't eat. I'm making them pay for all the time I starve. No telescope, I'm a walking star. You wonder why I don't hear you. Nigga, I lead a past in my rear view. Or he's I got him, send him to me. Mr. Butcher, they know Zod handle the beef. Them niggas scramble for cheese. How they gon' compare me to a nigga who lost in the battle to me clearly? This year I'm showing my ass. This for all of them rappers, better start perfecting your craft. I make moves, cash rules, everything around me. I don't want them lame niggas around me. How about a hawk? Yeah! Oh yeah! The return of the hawk! HG Focus Eye Zip Boy Records. Know what it is. M. Uzi. Shout out to Murder Murph, D Nice, Skrilla, what up? All my hogs, man. Jimmy, I see you.
What's motherfucking poppin'? We back in the motherfucking building, All on the Table podcast. Your boy, RAWASAS. Got a special guest for y'all in the building. Coming out of motherfucking West Philly. You already know. The bottom, where we get it popping, you know what I mean? 1/3 of the motherfucking Zip Boys in the building. Zod, what's up with you, son?
Oh man, what it do, man? It's always a pleasure, when I can bless your platform, man. You my guy. We go back.
You know what I'm saying?
Years before this shit was even cool. You know what I'm saying?
Before this shit was even thought about.
Hey man, we go back, man. I remember running in your crib as a youngin', 6, 7.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's letting y'all motherfuckers know it's some history in the motherfucking building. You know
yeah, it's big. This family right here, man. This family. You know what I'm saying?
When you do
this ain't
shit
just
like
no nigga 10-year relationship. This shit all my life, damn near.
Exactly. When you doing shit like this, man, if you're not looking out for the motherfuckers that you go back with, the sandbox niggas, then what the fuck is you doing this shit for? I can't just keep bringing on everybody and not bring on sandbox niggas. Like, it is what it is.
And you got to be outside.
Exactly.
You got to be outside, man. Everybody want to feel entitled. You ain't entitled to nothing, man.
Big fucking fact.
You got to show some work ethic, man. You got to make a nigga say, well, damn, let me holler at him. Nigga not just going to interview no nigga who ain't moving around and, just doing shit out of love. No, nigga, you got to be moving too.
That's.
But if you go tell somebody, yo, listen, this my guy, check him out on this, that, and the third, and you ain't got this, that, and the third, that's going to make you look crazy.
Big facts. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas got to keep that shit in mind, man. Sometimes love don't cut it, man. You got to work too.
Exactly. The grind has got to be there.
It got to be there. I'm going to love you regardless. You know what I'm saying? But the grind got to be there when you blessing this platform and, we putting all this shit on the table and, you know how we carry it, man.
You already fucking know, man.
You know how we carry this, man.
You already know. So off the rip, man, I got, just like I asked everybody else, Zod, where that name come from? What's the significance behind that?
Unfortunately, man, I came up with that name in a dark place, man, that I don't even like glorifying, but it is what it is. I was incarcerated for a little time and I was in there with my celly, man, and, we throwing bars around and just throwing ideas around. And, at the time I was running with J Raw. At the time, it was a lot of niggas running around with the Raw thing. It was Raw this, Raw that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, man, I think you should change your name, man. You know what I'm saying? So we sitting there throwing shit around. And he was like, damn, you know what, bro? I got it. I said, yo, listen, bro, if it ain't organic or authentic, I ain't gonna change my name, bro. That shit gotta fit me. It gotta be right. And that nigga was like, damn, you remember the old Superman? So I'm like, yeah, you talking about with the 3 motherfucking villain motherfuckers be coming fucking with him and all that. He like, yeah, you remember the bull Zod with the deep voice? I said, yeah. He said, nigga, Jay Zod. I said, damn, that's crazy. And that was 2003, I would say.
So you out here on some super villain shit on their ass.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I've been running with it ever since. Came home, took that shit, that rap shit to the next level. And I've been running with Jay Zod ever since, man. You know.
What I'm talking about, man. It's funny, man, when I listen to your bars, you can actually hear that villainous, you know what I'm saying, type of flow in there, let niggas know, like, it is what the fuck it is. I'm on your heels. I'm taking
yeah.
regardless
Friendly competition, man. You know, this shit is it's competition at the end of the day. Everybody want to make it like it's not, but it's competition, man. Even if it's a friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? About, you know, when we came up, you know, when I was looking at y'all niggas doing y'all thing and all that shit, and the way niggas was throwing them bars around down there down the playground, even though everybody was in the same camp, it was friendly competition to see who shit gonna be the hottest or who gonna be hot. And that's what it's all about. It's not about outdoing your man. It's just about either keeping up or they saying like, damn, he got out on that joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You can't outdo your man, but what you can do is help your man get better. Because
and you can keep up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what make a good team. If I can't spar with you, who the fuck I'ma spar with?
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's, you know, just to keep your blade sharp and to keep my shit sharp. You know what I'm saying?
I was supposed to
might throw some shit around that ain't basically coming at each other. You like, damn, hear this? Damn, that nigga. It make you want to write. And that's how man Oyuz is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with him. He another day one. You know, we never in competition with each other, man. We just make each other better. It's times that he hear my shit and be like, yo, I'm about to go right, nigga. And vice versa. I might see some shit he put up or hear some shit he just laid, and I'll be like, damn, I'm about to get in my mode, and I start writing. It just make you better, like you said, make you want to produce some hot shit.
Make you go harder as it's supposed to.
Yeah, and not be fucking envying and feel like a nigga trying to get out on you. No, bro, ain't nobody trying to get out on you. We just trying to make each other better. If I can spit some shit and make you feel like, nigga, I'm about to go to the crib and write. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Not, man, I'm about to go to the crib and this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny.
That's nuts shit.
It's funny how many niggas actually think that way too. Oh, he got out on me. Let me make a diss track. And it's like, really, bro? Like, if I just got out on you bullshit, what you think gonna happen if we do a diss track? Like, you think it's not gonna get worse? Like, why even play yourself like that?
Hey, listen, man. I tell niggas, man, that's where I come from. And I like making songs and shit. So I try not to have to resort to that because I'm gonna take that shit there. Yeah. See, the way niggas battle and how I battle is different. Like, I'm gonna find out your deepest secrets. I'm gonna find out what hurt you. I'm gonna find out what you into out here. If anything lacking, nigga, expect me to talk about it. I'm gonna break you down, bro. I'm not gonna try to out rap you. I'm gonna break you down as a fucking man, and I'm gonna make you feel like I shouldn't have never did that, or I'm taking that shit there.
You fucking with niggas soul off the rip, like it ain't no game.
Yeah, I ain't got no time to be playing around. If one of your bitches ever did some sucker shit, I'm talking about that. You got a baby mom out here on nut shit, on thought shit, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about everything, nigga. Don't have no fucking shit that you don't want to be talked about, nigga, because I'm going to talk about it.
I fucking hear
I'm going to talk. And that's why you got to do your homework about niggas. I'm the type nigga like this. I really ain't got no flaws for real because I let motherfuckers know my pain and my struggles through my raps. A lot of niggas don't do that. They put on this image like they always was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I let motherfuckers know, yeah, I had it hard coming up. Yeah, we squatted. Yeah, I was raised by a single mom, 9 kids, busting her ass. You know what I'm saying? She had to sell drugs to feed us because she was on the run. She couldn't get a job. She couldn't come up to them schools and parents meetings and all that shit. That's the shit that our daughter went through. But it made me stronger. And I look at my mom now, beautiful, strong, working, on top of her game. That shit behind her now. You know what I'm saying? Leveled all the way up. That's what it's about, man. You know, a lot of niggas don't, they don't put that out there in their raps, man. And that's what is lacking.
No,
they want motherfuckers to believe it's all glitter.
Everybody had this perfect ass motherfucking life, got these perfect ass bars until they get exposed.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Let me ask you this. Which do you like better? Do you like doing diss tracks, battle rap type situation, or actually making songs?
I get a kick out of making songs. I love making songs, but I thrive for dissing. Like if a nigga do some fuck shit, I really thrive for that shit. Like I live for that shit. Like I love making music and I love making songs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where I'm at my best at. But what make me better as a fucking underground hardcore rapper when a nigga play with me, bro, and I lock in, it put me in a bag that is scary. It's scary, and sometimes it's hard to get out that bag. But see, I learned how to transition over the years to not be stuck in that state of mind and be talk about a nigga a whole album later. I learned how to separate that shit, and a lot of niggas don't know how to separate it. They get caught up in that shit, and that shit kill niggas' careers. So and everything you hear from a nigga, that's what he talking about. So constantly.
Say what you guys say and get the fuck out of there.
Just get out of there. Get back to the music. A lot of niggas don't know how to do that and then get back to the music. They stay stuck in that shit. And then now it becomes, oh, fuck it, I'm going at this nigga. I'm going at this nigga because I'm in this mood. I'm going at this nigga. Next thing you know, you going through it with 5 different motherfucking rappers, and your whole life become that shit now because some niggas don't know how to let shit go.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying?
Some niggas don't
and they got time. They got all the time in the world to do that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might don't have that time. You might really want to just make music and shit. And now you caught up in this nut ass wave.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah.
When you think of yourself, right, as an artist, if you could sum yourself up into one word, what would it be?
Spectacular.
God damn. Definitely got to elaborate on that one. He said spectacular. That's above and beyond right there.
Yeah, man, I really feel like, and this no shot to nobody, because I'm in my own lane. I don't compare myself to nobody. It's a lot of niggas that I like, and I really like. I'm talking about as far as like with this rap shit that I really like. Underground, mainstream. But I really feel like I'm in a class of my own, and I love that. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that make me feel good as a person in my own skin, to feel like that about myself, to feel like I ain't in competition with nobody. Like when I look in that mirror, that's the nigga that I'm trying to beat. Because that nigga been through some shit. That nigga got a lot of weight on his shoulder. That nigga done conquered and overcame a lot of shit. And half of these niggas ain't conquering and overcome nothing. They ain't been through nothing. They telling another nigga story.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
He might per se ain't do nothing, but his man next to him might have did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of that running around. See, with me, I've been through it. You know that, bro. You know how we come up, bro. Our family, your family, you know the shit that we've been through. So it's like, I got shit to talk about for days that I ain't even get a chance to touch on yet. You know? Eventually, soon, I'm gonna start working on a book. I done wrote 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit going on in my mind that when I really get a chance to, you know, sit down and focus on that, that's a whole new journey.
Pretty much.
Beyond rap.
Shit don't stop right there. Shit keep
It don't stop right there, bro. I got a story to tell and I'm gonna tell it.
Definitely.
A never ending story though. This story can never end because there's so much shit that I've been through and saw. You know what I'm saying? I could talk about this shit for the next 20, 30 years.
Definitely
if I decided to and wanted to.
With that being said, what kind of legacy you trying to leave in this rap game?
I want to leave my kids wealthy, smart, and in their own skin, bro. I don't want to leave my kids behind none of the bullshit that I came up enduring or what I inherit. I want them to be their own person. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this shit here. Go be a lawyer. Go be a doctor. Go be something cool. Because this shit ain't cool. I just so happen to be good at it.
I hear that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear
It
that.
wasn't nothing that was forced on me. It's what I saw. So, you know, I started doing it and got good at it. And, you know, in so many words, I didn't have a chance for real. Because how I came up. So a lot of shit got cut off from me. As far as like opportunities and taking it to that next level that I wanted to take it to. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
So,
that shit.
I will want to leave my kids some knowledge, wealth, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? And not to be a follower, be a leader.
I
Be a
think
leader, man.
that's the biggest thing that's lacking right now. Everybody want to be a follower. It's not cool to lead anymore. It's only cool to be a follower now. That's the weirdest shit I ever heard, but I don't get it. But
It's so weird, man. It's so weird that people scared to think for themselves. Anytime you gotta ask another motherfucker, this is something that I never asked the motherfucker. I never, you know, put out an album or put out a song and ask for nobody's opinion. Because I've been working on this shit so long and I went over it so many times that I know I ain't gonna steer myself wrong. I'm not even gonna put it out if I don't think it's that. So I don't have to ask another motherfucker, is it that?
I hear that.
Because I know it is.
Definitely.
Because I know what I'm comparing myself to in my mind. Niggas that's really like, I look at the niggas that's like, and I say, okay, all right. If it's not just as hot, it's close. And I'm satisfied with that. Not trying to outdo them. I'm not trying to outrace them.
I hear that. Slow and steady. Keep it pushing.
Even the turtle beat the rabbit.
Big fucking facts. Big fucking facts. What's up with the IG freestyles, man? Is this like a segment everybody should look forward to? Is this a every now and then thing? Is it a like what's going on with that?
I want to like pick a day, but I see everybody doing that, and I don't really, you know, you got Hollow Man with the Soul Food Sunday. You got Creek Forge, he do something on Friday. A couple niggas do something on different days. I was gonna try to pick a day and make that day a day that I upload a freestyle every day on Instagram, Facebook. I want to get in the habit of doing that, but I'll be locked in so much with these albums and, you know, trying to push this music and get shit going. But eventually, that will be the goal. That will be the goal when I could just focus on doing that. Right now, I'll be so focused on making these albums and making these songs that I really don't be having time to have a day for real to just say, oh, every day right then I'm a, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to get watered down either. Sometimes that shit could get watered down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you be putting out some good shit and it takes away from what you're trying to do as far as, you know, mixtape and album shit. So I don't try to get caught up in that. I like to let them miss me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To feel like, damn, it's been a couple of weeks, I ain't heard none. Or it's been a month, I ain't heard none. When you pop out, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then more so, they're expecting it. I already know it's going to be nice. That's how he come every Sunday or every Saturday. I know. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be like they paying attention and can't wait.
Yeah.
Damn, when you going to put another joint out? And then when you put it out, it's like more satisfying. You know what I'm saying? They take it better.
No, that makes sense. It's kind of like how 90s music was, man. A motherfucker put out an album, then you don't hear nothing from him for like 6 months, a year, some shit like that. Whereas though nowadays,
that's how it's supposed to be. That's why I fuck with niggas like Jeezy.
Nowadays, dudes
they don't overdo themselves.
Yeah.
You gotta take time off to have something to talk about. There's no way that you could put out 4 or 5 albums a year and expect that shit not to sound the same.
Big facts.
Everything gonna sound the same if you're doing it like
every time.
It's gonna sound the same. You're gonna be talking about the same shit because you ain't experienced nothing within that time. You ain't see nothing within that time. That whole year, if you wasn't doing nothing but balling and, you know, hitting women and doing what you're doing, that's all you're gonna talk about that whole year.
Pretty fucking much.
You take time off and experience some shit, whether it's pain, whether it's this, death, any other thing besides what you keep talking about. You got to experience that shit. Concepts is what make good rappers and good songs. Not being hot.
How you feel about all these little challenges coming out? I believe the boy Yo Gotti got a joint out right now, and
a lot of niggas DMing me and asking me to do that, but what they don't understand is, right, a lot of people that's striving to do that shit don't even get that opportunity because there's so many people online.
Pretty much.
And we talk about somebody that didn't just start a challenge. He put out a song rapping on it. So you got to keep up with that. Now you got to deal with his fans picking you apart. So it's shit that come with that. It ain't like he just put a beat out and said, whoever make the hottest song, you know what I'm saying? We talk about a superstar that rapped on that shit, and you got to go back and forth with him and keep up with him. Keep up with him, keep up with the times, be talking the shit that they talk. Because 9 times out of 10, a nigga like us ain't gonna get it because we don't talk how they talk or where they from, or how these new niggas talk. So it ain't gonna come off to his fans and these motherfuckers how they going about shit nowadays. They gonna pick it apart.
It's funny, man. The way you just explained it, I ain't even think about it like that. Me and my man was just talking about it the other day, and on his behalf, greatest marketing tool ever, because he put out a song. Like you said, he put out a song. He left blank space for other motherfuckers to get on, but every time the next motherfucker get on it, his song is getting played. So he didn't have to pay nothing for marketing, but let everybody else promote his song for him. That was a hell of a marketing tool that he used by doing that.
Sure. It's all a marketing tool. Nobody might not ever make that cut.
Ain't nobody ever gonna make it. That's the point.
It'll be somebody where he from that's already buzzing and got a name, or somebody that's already buzzing with a name that'll get that spot. We talk about somebody that laid out 4 bars. You got to go back and forth with him. 4 bars, spit your 4. He spit 4, spit your 4. He spit 4, and then you spit 4, and then he finish out the last verse. Come on, man. That shit, like, niggas got to be realistic about themselves and understand that. And that don't, per se pitch you down or make you feel like you can't keep up and do that. You just got to know what to do. And a lot of niggas don't know what to do. They just be wanting to do shit. You got to be man enough to understand that that shit might not just be for you.
Part of that follower's mentality.
Yeah, it might not be for you. You got to be man enough to say that. And he'll respect you. If you came face to face and he told you, listen, bro, respectfully, you laid that shit out the way you laid it out. I might have not laid it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, get somebody that's on that time to do that shit. That'll make a nigga fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about the new wave of hip hop right now?
That's what it is. It's just a wave. All waves calm down. The ocean don't just wave. All waves come to an end, and then the ocean to be settled again to go back to its original state, coasting, flowing. It's just a wave, man. I don't knock it.
You think this shit almost over, or it still got a little bit of power behind it?
Hip hop is always going to elevate. That lane is there to stay because it's a following, and it's a young following that's young. They can have another 20, 30 years with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to look at it like that.
Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. A lot of people don't want to look at it that way, but it definitely makes sense.
Got to look at it like that, man.
A lot of people.
It's just hip hop, and it ain't hip hop. It's just elevating. That's what I call it. The game is just elevating. That's all. And you got to respect that.
A lot of people feel
you got to respect that it's elevating. You want it to elevate. You want to be able to separate the shit that you talking and they talking. That's what you want.
Unless you trying to say all the same shit they saying.
And normally, that's what niggas get caught up in. Fucking, I'm going to do what they doing. I'm going to try to do it better. And you can't. There's no way that you could be better than Michael Jordan. You could come close. There's no way that you could be better than LeBron because they already got a legacy.
He got 6 rings. Brian got 4. You might don't see one, and you might be good, but you might don't see one ring. You just gotta understand that, man.
You gotta know your lane and deal with it. It is what it is. That's who you are and what you are. That don't mean you ain't great. That just mean you ain't him. That's the shit a lot of motherfuckers forget.
The whole thing is, man, I respect what they doing, man, because they keeping this shit rolling. Most of the motherfuckers that be complaining about the state of hip hop ain't doing shit. You just wanted to stand still. Let that shit elevate. Let it grow. Let them youngins feed their family like you fed yours when you was young.
Facts.
That's all it's doing. I don't knock nothing that's feeding somebody's family and better than them as a person, man. Because a motherfucker can always be out here on some fucked up shit, robbing, stealing, killing,
real shit,
busting your fucking mom over her head. Let that shit be. Even
real
though
shit.
they showing 1,000 guns in their video, they done did so much shit coming up that it gotta be like that. And you gotta respect that.
That's all they know.
They got beef. They got shit going on. So in these videos, when you see them niggas with 1,000 guns around, maybe they gotta be like that. Or somebody gonna pull up and shoot their fucking video up.
Yeah,
I think what I'm saying? So
I think
don't really
a lot of the hate coming from like the older generation, I think it's more so money.
Because you always hate what you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody like to feel like they don't understand something. It makes you aggravated. It make you feel like, man, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just respecting and then asking them how to understand it. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know,
everybody can learn, man. You can't feel like you can't learn something, man.
Smartest man in the room.
Sometimes if you pull these young boy coats like, damn, man, I like the way how you going about that, man.
The smartest.
How you put that ingredients together, man?
The smartest man.
I might want to cook like that one day.
Smartest man in the room asks the most questions. All these idiots out here scared to ask because they don't want to look stupid. Knowing you already look stupid because you're scared to ask. You ain't going to ask a question.
You look stupid because you hating something that you don't understand. That's stupid alone. That's stupid. Not you not asking. The fact that you just don't understand something. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand something. And you might don't never understand something because the way they came up and the way you came up is totally different. Fact. You gotta respect that. You have to respect that, man. Like I tell niggas, man, you was a young nigga one time. You was young, you did dumb shit. You probably robbed motherfuckers. You probably burnt the motherfucker. You probably pulled the gun or two out on a motherfucker. So now you get older and get an understanding. You gonna knock them for being young and doing the same shit you did when you was young? No, that ain't the game. That ain't, no, I don't respect that. Embrace that. And then they respect you and feel like they can look at you like an old head or somebody they can go to. Ain't nobody gonna go to nobody that's knocking something. I ain't fucking with that nut ass old head. He don't like this shit anyway. Mm-hmm. He don't respect this shit anyway.
No, that's real shit. That's definitely real shit.
So you always want to understand that. You know what I'm saying? You always want to understand that, man.
What's going on around you? It ain't that fucking hard.
It ain't that hard, man. It ain't that hard, man.
Nah. Top 5 dead or alive. Who you got for me?
Top 5 dead or alive? Pop, Big, Jay, Nas, Kiss.
So all lyrics off the rip.
I mean, because these are people that elevated this shit. You know what I'm saying? These is people that elevated the game.
And if 2 of them were still alive, they'd still be elevating the game, just like the other 3.
They elevated it. They elevated the game.
Pushed it to a whole nother level
that
motherfuckers didn't understand at the time, and some people still don't at this time.
Who else can I look up to? Who else can I look up to? I know they've been through shit because I've been watching these niggas my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I know they experienced this shit. So if I'm gonna look up and respect anything, it's gonna be niggas of that stature, bro.
Definitely
You
hear
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Real quick.
It's hard for me to look up to a new nigga who, per se, like we just said, just got a wave right now.
Yeah. Nah, you right. You right.
They've been around 20. These niggas that I named been around for years. Pac and Big still irrelevant, and they've been dead for almost motherfucking 20 years.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. When
They
I
legacy gonna outlive a lot of these niggas.
when I hear folks name people that been around for 2-3 years as top 5 dead or alive, it just be like, wow, like they made it there already in your mind. That's crazy. Like
Man, I tell you like this,
insane.
man. It's the game. And if I'm gonna respect the nigga, it's gonna be a nigga that got an impact on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody that actually did something.
Yeah. But see, they my mainstream, and Kiss, he made top 5 because that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got another 5 under that I would consider that's, you know, after that class. It's classes with this shit, bro. You just gotta understand that. It ain't to put nobody down. It's levels and classes. Everybody make the Hall of Fame. Some people make first ballot.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's real shit right there.
If you're on top of your game and you doing your thing, you're gonna make the Hall of Fame.
It's just that simple.
But you need the stacks, you need the game, and you need the shit to go with it to make it. But then you got a bunch of, and this is how hip hop is, you got a bunch of niggas that was just good who ain't get a chance to make the Hall of Fame. Thousands did though, and thousands didn't. Don't mean they wasn't good. They just ain't doing enough.
I think people can't understand that part. You ain't gotta be the top motherfucker to actually be good.
You don't.
You ain't gotta be the top motherfucker to leave a legacy.
You know why? Because they get caught up in looking at the legacy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They get so stuck looking up that they can't figure out how to get up there.
Don't worry about the legacy. Just put the work in.
It'll come to you. If
You see how you ask me where I get my name from? I ain't say me. Another nigga called me that because that's what he saw.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't call myself the zookeeper. That's what the people called me. Because they felt like I kept this shit on lock around here, and they felt like that's just what it was. That was the people choice, not Zod choice.
I hear that.
If it was up to me, I stood up in J Raw. So you gotta let the people decide that. It ain't for you to decide that. They argue that. Oh man, how that nigga make it to the Hall of Fame, man? Look at my stats and look at his. Well, the people don't think so.
You ain't your stats must don't meet his if you ain't making it. He did.
It ain't meet the criteria.
It is what the fuck it is, man. They be all right. They get over their show.
Get over it.
Real quick, man, before we get out of here, man, I want you to let everybody know where can they find you, what can they get from you, and what can they expect from you. I heard a few things that we can expect from you, but I want to hear you say it.
Well, you can hit me on IG at The Real Zod. Zip code _ on IG too. I got 2 pages. Facebook, James King. You can check me out on any streaming platform. Anywhere you can stream music. Zookeeper 3. Cloth Talk Volume 1. Zookeeper 2. I got Zookeeper 4 about to drop in March. Y'all can expect that. Classic shit. Classic shit. Classic shit. Be doing a video on my birthday, which is the 12th. So they can expect that. I'm doing a video off of Cloth Talk, maybe 2. I'm gonna do 2. You know what I'm saying? You can expect that. And You could just expect me to keep going hard with this shit until I feel like it's over.
Definitely fucking hear that. I don't see it being over no time soon, the way you putting them bars together.
Yeah. Well, Hov ain't be a millionaire till he was 39.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's patience, man. It's patience.
One foot in front of
Understand
the other. One foot in front of the other. As long as you keep moving, you're gonna fucking get there. That's another thing people don't fucking understand and see.
One thing you can expect, I'm gonna be on top of my game. I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna look good, and I'm gonna be up to par. Every time they see me in front of them fucking lenses. Every time they see me in public, not just when I'm on camera. When you see me in public, I'm gonna look like that nigga that's talking that shit on these songs. And that's for sure.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Jay Zod in the motherfucking building. Make sure y'all go check him out on all streaming platforms. Boy, definitely got some fucking bangers out there for your ass. You know what I mean?
And I want to give a big shout out to All on the Table podcast. You know, my guy RAWASAS been doing this thing for years, man. He like a brother. Supporting, fuck with him, share it, comment, like it, subscribe.
You already know.
You got it from the hall. Subscribe.
You already fucking know.
And that's how we gonna carry that
fucking
shit.
Get it.
Yeah.
In me.
Okay. It's more like it. Yeah. They already. Zip code. They know the vibes. Cloth talk shit. Yeah. A zip certified. Yeah. Fuck with a hog and get your burger fried. The clip in the K curl like a curly fry. Yeah. Been on the run eating way before Nori. Yeah. The last nigga played, ain't here to tell a story. Yeah. Shit y'all just now doing, I all did it before. Off the porch, after my pop cut the umbilical cord. La told me to stick and move, get in and get out. Close range, I saw niggas get their brains blew out. Shit I'm shooting, if it grazes you, you be walking with a peg. No niggas that snatch souls, they be talking to the dead. Black belt, I chop bricks, I ain't into no karate. Credit karma score great, I be paying all bodies. I did shit to niggas, and I had shit done to me. See, I spin the block, shooting to the drum, and I'm really in the mix. I be living what they spit. On my name alone, if I point, I can get a nigga hit. They doing it for the gram. I'm thinking like 5 years from now to go right, I be flowing in the land. That's big dog talk, we ain't in the same bracket. Y'all niggas still hiding money under the mattress. Rest in peace to Boom, salute. That's from the general. I make a call to air shit up like an inner tube. Every time they count me out, that coke money count me in. All black, everything looking like the JBM. Blocked on the pussy, that count looking retarded. I'm the shit. They constipated, these niggas stalling. A headshot, that 40 will give a nigga a face tap. Blow his shit off, the doctors will stitch his face back. The fucking bulky. They already. Zip code. Yeah. They can't fuck with me, man. Yeah.